What's up, you guys? So today's question is how to tell if your website is SEO optimized. Here are the simple steps that you can use to determine if your website is SEO optimized. So the first thing is go to the website that you want to see if that is optimized and just hover over this top tab. If it just has the name of your website or the stock content from WordPress or Wix or whatever, then it's a good possibility that the site wasn't optimized, because you can change this to say, like ours says, DigiWay Internet Marketing Strategist and Consult. Since I did optimize this, these are the keywords I am targeting. So if you hover over it and say you're a dentist or a doctor and it just says your business name and that's it, then you'll know like maybe your site hasn't been optimized. But if it says dentist in Los Angeles or dentist in Nevada or something, or optometrist in Louisiana, then your site might be optimized. So the next thing I determine is how much optimization was done. So that's one way to see if your site was optimized. It's just a quick little glance. Another way is if it is a WordPress website, you can go to view page source. I'm using Chrome for this. If I go do Control F, because I'm using Windows, and I just type in meta, I'm looking for like meta description, which is right here, meta description. And this is where I put what the site is about that Google picks up. And this is what I want to rank for in keywords and stuff like that. And then above that is the title of the page. This is the title of the home page. So since I know this is changed, this is on the site, we can determine that the website has been optimized to some sense. And also my site has Yoast SEO plugin. There's also WordPress SEO, WordPress built websites. Wix has their own platform, and Squarespace has their own. I don't think you could find it by doing this on those platforms, but if you are using a build yourself platform, you probably went through the SEO. Another way is using free tools like scanning tools. They do website analysis. I use Ubersuggest and SEMrush, and also Moz.com. These are very good SEO websites that have a lot of information about the current SEO, current updates from Google, stuff like that. So all you need to do is go to the free SEO tool and type in your website for Moz, and then it'll give you an analysis of your website. SEMrush and Ubersuggest, they do require you to create a username. They have a free versions for each, but they also have paid versions that can also give you more information. So for the free version, when you do a scan of your website, it basically just gives you information of what's going on in the back end, what kind of keywords you're ranking for, and yeah, stuff like that. So these are good tools because they can tell you what kind of keywords you're ranking for. And if you look at the report and see that you're not ranking for all the keywords that you want, you should go back and optimize your site. And you can probably determine your site is probably not optimized fully if you're not ranking for those keywords that you're looking for. SEMrush has different tools and different places you could go to, different reports they give you. I believe they do have a limit on the free version, so maybe you could do 10 searches, something like that. But each time you click on a different one, I believe it's a different report. So you're using up those 10 or 5, whatever reports that they give you. So just come here and look at the organic keywords and see what's ranking on your site. For Ubersuggest, same thing. Type in your URL for the website that you want to check on and see what's happening on the back end. How many keywords you're ranking for, the pages that are ranking, the keywords that are ranking, and check what's going on with the site. Like I said, what's the same with the SEMrush. Look at the keywords. If those aren't the keywords that you want to rank for, then you want to go back to your website and re-optimize it. I'll put a link in the description box below for the different URLs, the different tools that we use, so that you can use to scan your website to make sure that your website is fully optimized for the keywords and phrases that you want to rank for. So the next thing you do, it's pretty simple, just logging into the back of your website. If you're using Wix or Squarespace or one of those build yourself platforms, just log into those and then go to the SEO section. Same thing with Shopify or one of those. Just go to the back end and go to one of the pages, and mainly your home page, and check on the SEO in that section. For WordPress websites, just log into the back end and go to one of your pages. Preferably you want to log in and go to your homepage because that's usually the home page is the one that is optimized. You can check all the other pages as well. For WordPress, we use Yoast, so when I scroll down to the Yoast section, I can just take a look at all this, make sure the SEO title's there, the meta description is there, and we also did SEO on the content part. So for yours, if you're on those other platforms, just make sure like this whole section is filled out. Will help you determine if the website is optimized or not. And basically the last thing is contacting your website developer or contacting an online marketer and ask them if your website is optimized. If you're currently working with an SEO company and you don't think it's fully optimized for some reason, then it doesn't hurt to go get a second opinion. But in my experience, a lot of SEO companies, if they're going to find something wrong with on-page optimization, they're going to find it. So you can't really do perfect on-page SEO and run one of those reports, and those reports will always find something, basically. One of the best ways, I think, to really determine if your site is optimized and you're getting those keywords that you want is looking at your Google Analytics or looking at your Webmaster tool, because it tells you what keywords people are pressing on or clicking on to get to your website. And Google Analytics, check your organic traffic. If you have organic traffic, and if it's a lot or what your target is, then you could determine from there if your site is optimized or not. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Contact us on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, and if you guys ever have any questions or need help with your own business SEO or on-page SEO, let us know or contact us through our website. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.